Good afternoon, dear friends. My name is Lone Shabir and I'm a teacher of biology. Today I'm going to take chapter Human Circulatory System, and my topic of the day is double circulation in human heart. So we know, dear friends, that human heart has four chambers. It has two auricles, right and left auricle. Then it has two ventricles, right ventricle and left ventricle. The entire function of the heart is to pump blood to different parts of the body. But when we take up the topic of human circulation or the flow of blood through heart, we find that there are two kinds of circulation, which is called as double circulation in human heart. First of all, there is a type of circulation called as pulmonary circulation, and another type of circulation is called as systemic circulation. In case of pulmonary circulation, we see that this blood goes from heart to lungs only and back, and it goes to and from lungs to heart. This circulation starts from the right auricle. From right auricle, here we have right auricle, it contains deoxygenated blood. From right auricle, blood goes into the right ventricle. So from right auricle, blood moves into the right ventricle through a valve which is called as bicuspid valve. A valve which is between the right auricle and right ventricle. It's also called as right auriculoventricular valve or bicuspid valve. So blood goes from right auricle to right ventricle. This blood is deoxygenated blood, or we can also call it as impure blood. So from right auricle to right ventricle. From right ventricle, it goes to different parts. It goes to the two lungs, the right and left lung, by the means of a large artery which emerges out of the right ventricle. From here, blood goes to the respective lungs, right and left lung. These two arteries branch out. They form left pulmonary vein artery and right pulmonary artery. So from right ventricle emerge two arteries called as pulmonary arteries which send blood to the lungs, right and left lung. So from here blood goes to right lung, and from here blood goes to left lung. This is deoxygenated blood which goes to the lungs for oxygenation. This is what we call as pulmonary circulation. So in pulmonary circulation, blood goes from right auricle to right ventricle, then it goes to respective lungs, right lung and left lung, with the help of these large arteries which gets branched out, which are called as pulmonary arteries. So pulmonary arteries are the only arteries of the body which carry deoxygenated blood. After getting oxygenated in the lungs, the blood comes back through pulmonary veins. Pulmonary veins get the blood back into the heart. Now it is received by right auricle. So right auricle now receives the oxygenated blood by two pairs of veins which are called as pulmonary veins. Right lung gives two veins which are called as pulmonary veins, and these drain the blood into left auricle. Likewise, left auricle receives two more veins from the left lung which are called as pulmonary veins again. So this left auricle receives pure blood or oxygenated blood. This blood is then drained into the left ventricle. Now this circulation is called as systemic circulation. Now systemic circulation involves sending of blood from heart to different parts of the body except lungs, because lungs are included in the pulmonary circulation. So from left auricle, blood moves to the left ventricle. From left auricle to left ventricle by a valve which is called as tricuspid valve. So from left ventricle, blood is sent to different parts of the body by a large artery which is called as systemic aorta. Systemic aorta gets branched. It forms various smaller arteries which send blood to different parts of the body. Like here, it gets branched into two arteries which send blood to the upper parts of the body, and it goes down behind the heart and gets branched into different parts and sends blood to different parts of the body. So left systemic aorta sends blood to all parts of the body, and later on it's brought back by two large veins. Now the blood is deoxygenated. This is brought back with the help of two large veins which are called as vena cava. So superior vena cava brings blood back to the right auricle, which is impure blood from different parts of the body. Superior vena cava brings blood from the upper parts of the body, so it's called a superior vena cava. Accordingly, inferior vena cava brings back blood from the lower parts of the body, which is again deoxygenated. So this impure blood is received by right auricle. So we can conclude from this discussion that the right side of the heart always contains deoxygenated or impure blood, whereas the left side of the heart always contains pure or oxygenated blood. One more thing we conclude, that the two auricles, right and left auricle, they are meant for receiving blood, then they drain it into the respective ventricles, and ventricles are meant for sending blood to different parts of the body. Like left ventricle sends pure blood to different parts of the body, and accordingly right ventricle sends blood to which is impure blood to lungs with the help of the pulmonary veins. One more thing, pulmonary veins and pulmonary arteries, these are the exceptions to the normal rule, that pulmonary artery carries deoxygenated blood and likewise pulmonary vein carries oxygenated blood. Thank you very much.
¿Acabamos? Cursos.